Hello guys, we are here in my kitchen today. I'm gonna show you, just for someone who requests a real vegetarian person, raw, not edited. This is a real deal vegetarian kitchen, and that's me for the last 10 years. I'm gonna show you my fridge, whatever is in my kitchen, whatever I prepare for today for the next 3 days, and that's me for the last 10 years as a vegetarian and high vegan tendency. Whatever you see that's non-vegetarian or non-vegan, it's my husband's, because he's non-vegan, non-vegetarian. I don't have to force him to be one. I love him the way he is. If one day he will consider having the same lifestyle as me, I will love him to do that. Anyway, let's start, and I'll show you first my fridge. Okay, so let's start with my fridge. You will see my fridge today empty already because I've already cooked the vegetables. So obviously we store every time water for hydration, and I've got this, I'm eating this packet already for 3 days. This is organic Rosie Rabbit. This is chocolate, but it's soya free, it's wheat free, and it's dairy free. So yes, I'm eating this when I have a craving for chocolate. I don't avoid the normal chocolate, it's just this is more of a tummy friendly to me. So if you want to look at that, organic Rosie Rabbit. Okay, so I put it there. Let's put it there. I've got here tahini for salad dressing and for making hummus. I know this is bad. I don't really usually use this for my food. I use this for beautification. So I've got that lemon juice there. I've got this lemon juice here, freshly squeezed. And I've got always caper berries. I love caper berries, and I recommend this from Brindisa. They are so good with chickpea and caper berries. And I've got my coconut oil here because I've separated most of them, one for the fridge, one for the kitchen, and one for the bathroom. That's how I save stuff. My husband has this juice. Usually I juice stuff, but when I runs out, I don't have choice. My husband loves juice in the morning, so he have that. But I usually do this. So we've got 2 leftovers, carrot, apple, and ginger. It's already 1.5 now. I'm gonna do my grocery of fruits tomorrow or within the week. We've got the butter from Blox Butter. Thank you for Mr. Patrick Maidment, our friend, very good friend, who owned this business, Blox Butter. And then obviously I'm dairy free, so I've got this free from milk, gluten, and wheat-free cheese. Got that. And I always have 2 kinds of milk in the fridge. I've got here almond milk from Alpro and hazelnut, and I've got always this rice paper, Vietnamese rice paper. During lazy days, I use this for my wraps. If I can find any gluten-free wrap, I use that. I already have this pre-prepared curry, vegetable and chickpea curry, and my husband loves chili sauce. He always have that in the fridge. So that's my fridge. So this is my freezer. Apologize for the clutter. Obviously a freezer always contains freeze stuff. That's why it's called freezer. Yes, I always have this freshly frozen blueberries and raspberries and freshly frozen strawberry and banana. That's my Philippine mango. I already frozen 1 banana before I found that one in the grocery. And I've got my little lime from the Philippines. I love this juice. So yes, I've got those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of fresh fruit frozen. Alright. And I've got this, I freezed one of my vegan cheesecake made by cashew nut, walnut, and dates. And I've got this dessert just in case I get hungry or my husband. I've already rolled dessert spring rolls. That consists of banana spring roll and coconut spring roll. So that's already, just in case we get hungry in the night or we want a bit of sweetness. My husband loves it as well. So that's my freezer. Okay, so let's move on to the things that I prepared for the next 3 days or less than that. So fruits, I always have this avocado just in case I get hungry in the evening. I just eat that with salad. Today I've got plum. That's my leftover walking around yesterday. See, I still have the seeds. So I've got plum. I take one sometimes each box just in case I get hungry after eating veg and anything else. I always have fruit. So that's one of my fruit. I have the plum. Okay, here I always prepare greens. So this week I prepared kale. Usually I've got kale, spinach, and greens. So this week I've got kale till Tuesday. Hopefully it will last till Tuesday because I am very addicted to any greens. Alright, so I separated my buckwheat. This is my soya chunks. Buckwheat and soya chunks, I put them together. Okay, and then I've already prepared my lunch for tomorrow. That's buckwheat with salt, pepper, olive oil, and spring onions. I put some of my soya chunks here with tofu for protein, and then I've got the fiber from the kale. That's my lunch done tomorrow. Let's close that and let's put it in the fridge. And then here you go. For meat alternatives, always prepare, I suggest, it's either portobello mushroom or this vegetarian sausage. I usually avoid the corn product. I don't know that every time I eat them I've got tummy ache. I don't know what's in there, but I hope you don't. But me, apart from corn, which is Q-U-O-R-N, I usually buy this. It's either Tesco product, Sainsbury's, or Linda McCartney. It's okay for me. Apart from that, doesn't work for me. So yeah, those are for like meat alternative. Close that. I usually do wraps from that, burgers, and the holy grail of vegans and vegetarians, tofu. I marinated it with soya sauce, salt, and pepper, and chili. So and then I fry them in olive oil. That's my soya steak. Ooh la la. And then obviously another batch of the buckwheat and soya chunks. Okay, so I think it will last me for 2 days, 3 days maximum. So that's for my food. Okay, so let's move on to the cupboards. What's in the cupboard in my kitchen? There you go. That's my cupboard on top of the cooker. That's for cooking. Okay, let's start. That's my dry chickpea. This is my red lentils, spirulina, and this is my teas. Green tea, peppermint tea, fruit teas is there. This is my brown rice, and this is my pasta, both of them, just in case my husband likes it. They are gluten, so I don't really cook them a lot. That's my basmati rice. This is my quinoa. That's my gluten-free spaghetti. Here you go. I'm gonna show you. This is my gluten-free, wheat-free, gluten-free, milk-free, egg-free, and soya-free spaghetti. I've got my buckwheat and rock salt. Normally I don't use salt, but just in case, to be a normal person, you have to have salt in your house, I guess. My gluten-free flour, my soya chunks, my soya mince, and spices. The holy grail of cooking is spices and seasoning. I've got my soy sauce. I have to figure out the gluten-free one because this one sometimes it still plays up in my tummy, but not a lot, thank God. But I've got the soy sauce. I just bought this cinnamon powder because I'm gonna make my gluten-free pancake later. The butter, so I just need to put it in the fridge ready for cooking for tomorrow. My black peppercorns, smoked paprika. This one is a very nice chili from Nigeria. Thumbs up to Nigerians. This is so good. Mustard, my curries. There you go, same as at the back. Cumin, turmeric powder, my curry seeds, basil. I've got coriander. I've got thyme. I've got oregano. And I've got that garlic granules. So that's for the seasoning and herbs. So that's my first cupboard. Let's move on to the second cupboard. This one are for, how do you call it, daily consuming, for breakfast, for snacks, for anything. Yeah, so I always have my gluten-free oats from Holland & Barrett. This is a nice tea. It has that cocoa essence to it, but it's a tea. So nice. I don't usually drink it often, but if I want tea that has that cocoa powder taste to it, this is one of nice. From Yogi Tea. This is rice coffee from Philippines. Obviously we all have this. I think so. I love this so much, especially if I've got indigestion. Apple cider vinegar with manuka honey. There you go. These are all from Holland & Barrett, and even this one, Yogi Tea. I love Holland & Barrett, guys. I've got my dates. Always have dates. And I've got my how do you call this? Corn snack. Yes, so corn snack. And then my cashews, and then this walnut. I've got this just in case I want sweetness in my porridge or coffee, but I rarely want sweet coffee. I think next to zero. I don't like my coffee sweet at all. But I've got agave nectar for pancake, for anything you want sweet. I've got my crunchy peanut butter from Whole Earth. So this is absolutely no added sugar. I totally recommend this. If you can find Meridian peanut butter, then have the Whole Earth crunchy peanut butter. So nice. Okay, let's move on to the back. So this is my husband's Rocky Road hot chocolate. Very good. I totally recommend this to everyone from Wittard. It's either the hot chocolate Rocky Road. This is a bit bitter. It's more on the dark chocolate side. But I'm not a chocolate person, so that's my another one is raspberry ripple. My husband loves that so much. So I've got the chia seed at the back. I've got my almond Brazil nut flaxseed. Let's put this back. And in this 2 canister, this is deceiving because whatever is the content of this is not the content before. This nice container is from Wittard. It's originally biscuit cookies, how do you call it, but inside this I've got desiccated coconut. I always have that for my porridge in the morning, for dessert. And then another canister is my cocoa powder. There you go, organic raw cocoa powder. Okay, all right, let's close that and put it back all in this cupboard. Yeah, so there you go. This is my other cupboards. Okay, last but not the least, my kitchen countertop. So I'll show you now what a vegetarian kitchen countertop looks like. Okay, so this is my countertop. These two are my favorites, for coffee and for tea. And I've got this very nice bread bin. I've got this gluten-free protein wraps with super seeds. And I have this rice crackers, and I always eat this too with hummus, and I always wrap either curry or roasted vegetable with this, or banana and peanut butter. Very nice. I totally recommend it with this wrap. And I've got this favorite coffee of mine. This is from Wittard, vanilla flavorings, and I'm now finishing my salted caramel one. Very nice. Even if you don't put milk in it, it's the flavoring that makes it so lively. I've got this magazines, cookbooks, my toaster, There you go. And then we always have banana, and I like banana that's turning into black. I find it more sweeter, and then I'm gonna use it anyway later to make pancakes. Another lemons here, garlic, ginger, onions. We love red onions, me and my husband. Whatever it is, salad, sauteing, we love red onions. So these three always here: ginger, garlic, and onion. Soaked chickpea for my hummus, and obviously my coffee. Set it aside. I always have coarse salt here, so I don't, but just in case I need more, then I've got this too. Pepper and salt meal. In here is olive oil, and this one is for frying if in case I need one, but yeah, it's just on the side because it's been already 3 months there. I don't really fry food, just in case I fry those spring rolls in the freezer that I showed you before. So there you go. I hope you like what I showed you today, and it will guide you as well to start being a vegetarian or vegan. Just in any case you've got any question on starting being vegetarian, just let me know and I'll do my best to quickly reply into your query. Thank you.